This is shocking to many people. 55% of black GTA residents say they have been stopped in public by police. 55%. The number grows to nearly 80% for black men aged 25 to 44. Now, these are just two of the shocking stats coming out of a groundbreaking 6-year study looking at what it's like to be black in the GTA. Marva Wisdom and Joseph Jr. Smith are with the Black Experience Project and join me with more. And I love the name Wisdom.
Thanks, Kevin. I love it too.
Who better to have in this study? Not that Smith isn't a good name to have. This is shocking. Some people are going to look at this and say, "No, you're dreaming."
Yeah.
But that's not the experience of many black people who live in the GTA.
It absolutely is not that experience, and Joseph will share with you.
Yeah, so I'm a PhD student, a high school teacher. I mentor young men in my program called Generation Chosen. And just 2 months ago, we were stopped on the highway because the police were alerted to a threat. They were carrying a gun. It was a paintball gun. I was taking the young men out paintballing to relieve some stress, and we were handcuffed. Guns were in our faces. We were put on the cement, and it was a difficult situation to watch the younger men deal with that. But I mean, the question now becomes, what do we do? I mean, when you think about the police and what they have to contend with after they're alerted to the threat, what's next? Do they have to maybe think through their processes? Because it's startling what's happening in our communities.
Let's look at some more numbers. Nearly 70% of respondents say they frequently or occasionally experience unfair treatment, while 80% experience day-to-day microaggressions. What's a microaggression?
A microaggression is something really subtle. I'll give you an example. Oh, Marva, you're so articulate.
It's surprising.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the look on one's face. Those are just microaggression, whether in the workplace or in your day-to-day activities. It's not allowing myself to be human and my full potential to show and be surprised about it because I happen to have a black skin.
80% feel non-black Canadians have a negative impression of them. 80%?
Yes. Yes, and so part of the study is intended to shed light on our community very broadly and to reach some of those individuals who might think differently because they see a person of color. And I think the hopefulness of the story is, whether it be with the policing issue or whether it be with the microaggression, is that we are hopeful. The respondents to the survey were very hopeful that we can work together to make change happen. So the collaboration is critical to this project, and the listening to what the issues are and the scientific information now for policy change to take place is critical. So even with policing, we recognize that the police has a place and that they're doing their job within the community. However, they need to do their job a little bit better, and here's what we're providing you. Here's the information we're providing you with, so you can do that.
Okay, Joseph, what do we do with this, all this stuff? It's shocking. What do we do to change it?
I think that the first thing is that this study allows the broader community to get involved in the dialogue that we've been having internally for decades. And I think from here on out, in the third phase of this whole project, which is headed by the research chair, Carl James, at the Jean Augustine Center, is essentially that now it's about dissemination. And now it's about getting this research project in the right hands so that policy can change and that society can change on a whole.
Marva, do you think that this is not a good time too, just simply because we're seeing a resurgence in the voice of the alt-right, and we're seeing a resurgence in people who have been quietly racist now feel they have a voice all of a sudden? Does this complicate the matter even further?
I actually think this is an opportunity to really embrace what needs to happen. I think the study gives a voice to so many people who are quiet, but who want change to happen. The alt-right certainly doesn't represent the white community, and so we need to know that and be strengthened that we can move forward and make change happen. And so on our website, www.blackexperienceproject.ca, we have a compelling video that everyone can watch. We have more information how people can get involved. And I think the way to quieten those voices is by getting involved and being part of this project. And certainly with the consultation that's going to take place and the dissemination, we need to make that happen.
Is there room on that website for people to send messages to you?
There is room on the website for people to send messages.
So it is blackexperienceproject.ca. I want to make sure I get the whole thing. Blackexperienceproject.ca. Let's hope that, this creates open dialogue. Open talk. We know there's a problem. Let's talk about the problem, folks.
Yes, absolutely. And we have great sponsors like TD, the Y, United Way, and others that have worked so hard. And all the regions are in on this, and even three police forces have supported this project. So all of these folks can't all be wrong in throwing their support behind this, and nor can the community who have supported this of 1,504 interviewees.
Thank you so much for coming in. Marva Wisdom and Joseph Jr. Smith. Smith's a wonderful name, too.